Hello, we're welcome, we're live and finally, I'm just turning the volume down on everything. Hopefully you can hear me fine. Welcome to Midnight Brew in the Morning with me, Retro Robbins. Emo is going to be annoying me through most of this. And what's the show about today? Well, let's explain this. Get some volume in there. That's running a little bit fast. That's running. Do you know why that's running too fast? Because I'm probably running it at 60 hertz. Listen, it doesn't matter. People will watch this at a later date and I'll probably rectify that. Yep. All the relevant information is whipping across the screen, as you know. What is Midnight Brew in the Morning? Well, let's explain it like this. Shut up. And shut up as well. I better put everything on silent, and I'm going to get disturbed left, right and centre. Oh, it's a notification to say I'm going live. That's very nice of me. I can watch myself later on. How about that? It's a lovely Sunday morning. I should be outside. I should be enjoying life, but instead I'm going to enjoy this little live stream. Midnight Brew in the Morning. Basically, there used to be, there still is, and there will always be, hopefully, a team of people who are dedicated to creating new software for the Spectrum. Led by Alan and his team, they have come up with some absolutely fantastic conversions. Now, they're not doing it just to make money. No, not at all. They're doing it because, quite frankly, they love and have a passion for the vintage ZX Spectrum. And now, without software companies to take their big share out of things, if you want a physical copy, they're the software company to go to. They've done some absolutely fantastic game, and this show is a celebration of those games. We're going to have a look at their latest demo. We're going to have a look at their greatest game so far, and we're going to play them all and see how bad I really am at these particular games that we're going to be there. Hopefully, we're going to get to play one or two brilliant games, that have been converted from arcade conversions, plus one or two original games. Some of these games have got fantastic AY tunes. In fact, most of these games have got fantastic AY tunes, but a lot of the games too don't need that because they're as arcade accurate as possible. Thanks to Alan and the team at Midnight Brew, which I believe used to be called, it was a name before that, and I loved it then. But Midnight Brew seems to be the name that's been taken. All of their games are well done, and to get the most out of these games, I really do have to make sure that the settings are right on the computer. For instance, I need to make sure that the computer is running in 50 Hz. We're running through VGA. I'm using the Spectrum Next because it's just an easy way for me to put all these files onto the SD card, which to me, I think the Spectrum Next, although it's an FPGA, because it was designed by Rick Dickerson's and it had the blessing of, Scribe, I believe, and the permission of Sky to use the original name, it's original hardware. To me, it's not emulation, it's not simulation, it's the real thing, and it's a real Spectrum, the Spectrum Next, in this day and age. To which there could be a KS3 on the way. I don't want to reveal too much, but there's movement in the background that's going to say that possibly within the next month, possibly 2 months, there could be a big announcement on KS3. Eagerly anticipated for those that missed 1 and 2, but most of us did get one. You can go and get yourself a Spectrum Next or an Ingo, which is pretty good, a really good clone, and start programming these things today. In the meantime, let's get on. Right, so we've powered up the computer and I've got all my files in order. I hope that you can hear me, and there's one way I can check on that is I'm going to see if there's any comments in the comment section. I can also hear myself on my own mobile phone, so it's a good way of checking it. Yeah, we can hear myself. Good. We're going to start by playing their latest iteration of games. Browse. Right, so got to go out my files. I've got to find where I put everything, and I've got it all down here to show you some of the fantastic games that they have been doing. Midnight Brew in the Morning, there we go. And we've got all of these games that they've recently released over the last few years, and some of these are really quite good. In fact, all of them are very good, to be fair. I particularly want to see, shall we start with this one, because this is a fun little play, and I'm going to go for the ULA Plus, and I better make sure first of all that we get the timings right. So let's have a look. Let's go to my options. I don't want anything to be untoward. I want it to the settings is what we need. We don't need it on that, do we? General, yeah, okay. We want 50 Hertz. Where screen's going to go black for a second, and then hopefully it should come back on. That's correct. And everything else should be fine. Scan lines off. That we can deal with that. We can clear a picture. So now that's in play, we can go back and we can just press. Well, I'm going to press 1 to 8K because this is a 128K game. Okay, here we go. Hopefully. Great loading screen, by the way. I do love the loading screen. Yeah. But this game, I did, what was it, about 2 years ago now? I reviewed it. Was it that old? I've got the original cassettes because I always buy their packs, especially because they always attend Crash Live and they always have loads of goodies for you to sell. And usually the computers are set around them, which was a little bit difficult because we had problems with monitors. But you know, we have to work tirelessly to get these things to work sometimes. They have the games. You can actually play the games before you buy the games. So, yeah, this is why I've had to change from normal content to adult content. Why? Because this is kind of adult themed. Shall I redefine the T's? Yeah. Redefine, here we go. I do like the fact that in your game you can redefine keys. It makes it so much more my playable experience. Okay, so what's that? You can turn the music off as well. And P is possibly for pause. Right, we've got pies to collect. I'm going to kick the dog out of the way. Thank you. And as soon as you get a pie, you need to go downstairs and drop it to your customer. And the more you can keep them happy. Thank you. And you can actually take the pies off the target. Yeah, happy customer. I'm waiting for that pie to arrive, okay? If the dog comes across you, he will nick the pie. And the idea is, oh, well, he's got away with one. Oh yeah, and if you don't go and get the money quick enough, you don't get paid. And if a customer comes, he nicks the money. No, don't get back up. Oh, this is going horribly wrong. Thank you. If you... Yeah, I've just lost a customer there. They go frantic and they start getting upset. Just in time. I love the way he kicks the dog. But you can't run. Oh. I'll collect the money, thanks. See, he nicked me pie. He nicked me damn pie. It's ridiculous. Who's in the chat? Hello there. How are you doing? Get off. How's my score going? By the way, if you want to play any of these games, they're available on itch.io and you can download them. Always do a contribution to the coder. It's nice to do so. It keeps them, you know, keeping their hobby, giving them a reward for making such great games. And yeah, I'll need that money. I'll wait here because I'll kick the dog out of the way the last minute. Oh, I should get one there. Quick flight downstairs and we'll drop down to this young lady. I don't mind him being there, but as soon as he sees me here, I'm doing okay. Oh, I've just lost my wage. That was unfair, wasn't it, really? Well, she can wait as far as I'm concerned. She's nicked me money. I'm not happy about it. Bye. Oh, this game's brilliant. It really is so fun. The thing that makes me laugh is I've got to wait for that to come down. Okay. When you... Oh, he's nicked me money. He's going to get frantic in a minute. As you can hear, him man needs power. Thank you. I'm not going to go till he's finished. Thank you. Oh. I missed the ladder. He ain't going to be happy. Right. I think the key is to get to the top, because that's where the pie's going to be. Oh no, the dog's going to have it. The dog's going to have me pie. The dog's had me pie. And you've had me money. That was unfair. That's so unfair. That'll stop that young lady complaining. Yes. Who's getting upset now? There we go. I just like kicking the dog out of the way. Sorry, it looks like I'm going to lose a customer there. Yeah, you can have that while I go and grab some cash. Sometimes it's easier if you can grab the pie off the dog. Like that. You can change directions on the stairs with this game, which is Come on, chef, bake me some more pies up, please. She's going to be tucking into some nusher for a minute or two. I'm going to lose that customer down there, but I don't care. I've just got up there in time to kick the dog. That's good. It's always good to kick the dog. Kicking the dog made me miss the pie. So do you like this game? What do you think of this game? I absolutely love it. I think it's a funny play, makes me smile, makes me laugh, and as a 50-odd-year-old guy, you know, it brings me back to my youth in a way. And would I love this back in 1984? 1985 it would have been, actually, because it would have been the requirements of the AY tune to make it as entertaining as it is. I've got to wait for the dog to move. That's it. If the dog don't move, we're in trouble. Stop your complaining, customers. I don't get that in my job. Oh, he's nicked me money. Thank you. Can't believe it. It's the graphics of when they kick the dog out of the way. I'm starting to get bored now because I want to move on. I don't want to dwell on this game too long, but I'm about to die, I think. Oh, I've missed. What a fantastically entertaining play. Midnight Brew, what a great conversion as well. I'm not so sure whether that's a converted game from the arcade, but boy, the tunes are gone, the AY tunes are great, the graphics are so funny and hilarious, and I absolutely love it. What do you think? Do you like that game? I certainly do. Let's give us a transitional scene. And we're back. Strange thing is, I'll get a bit of a delay on my, shall we say, thing. Right, this is a great game that I absolutely adore. This is Frankenstein, the reboot. Now, I loved Frankenstein back in the day because it was a platformer that I really enjoyed playing. And this is in my top 10 favourite games of all time, believe it or not, because of what they've done with it. I haven't played it anywhere near as much as I should have done, but check out the loading screen, not quite as good as the original loading screen with the numbers on each one to show you collect. But that's a clever little thing. There you go, there's the logo, Midnight Brew. And on this occasion, I'm going to go with Kempston. Great AY tune once again. We're bringing some Frankenstein to play. And as I say, I've got all the box sets. They come in a sleek little black cassette case. I tell you, lovely. I'll have to get some out and show you in a minute. Right, let's play this, shall we? If you haven't seen this, Frankenstein, this time with AY tune inside it, and as always you need to collect everything in the right order. And to do that I need to take you down. Let's have a look at the comments while we wait. We've got time, we've got 2 minutes 39 seconds. I'm going to scroll down the comments. Hello to Lee Chops, how are you, sir? El Spectorano, good evening, sir, how are you? Mark, Mark Andrews, nice for you to join me, I'm glad you can, and anybody else who's watching live right at this particular moment in time. This originally was one of my favourite games. I liked Manic Miner, but I actually preferred this. Ooh, controversial, I know. Why? Because it was great. It was a great game. Because I wore glasses at school, on the original game his glasses sort of do that, they go to wobble up and down. Not this one, it doesn't. That's lost a little bit of charm just there, because I like the fact his glasses sort of bounced up and down a touch. Now, did I make a mistake? No, of course I didn't. Every time you stand on a light bulb, you replenish your time. Yeah, you can cut it quite close with this game. The timings are great. Who else is there? What's next? Hello, Brett. How are you? Good to see you, sir. I know it's early in the morning, but you know, fun never stops, does it? I mean, been checking out your channel lately. Usually do that when I have problems sleeping, mate, to be fair, but no, it's been really quite good. Have anybody caught What's Next live streams? I tend to join him on his channel recently, and I've been having a lot of fun doing so. And yeah, Brett leaves me on air longer than normal, so which is cool, because most people would have kicked me off by now. I'm going to clear just the 2 levels on this game, and then we'll move on to the next game of Midnight Brew in the morning. Remember, all these games are still available on itch.io, but if you want a physical copy, I think there are only limited stocks available of certain games, but there's definitely something there for everybody who wants original software on their humble 128K or 48K Spectrum. This will also load in a 48K mode, and if you've got the ZXAY, it will play AY tunes through that. I know, because I have tested it, which is good, but it'll still load and you can still play the physical game, much similar to Frankenstein. There's a little bit more of a fairer theme to this one now. Yeah, the green slime on the floor, you'll always travel a little bit slower than, and you can see the barrels no longer come straight down where you stand. They sort of rock it down. They sort of roll down and then roll across. So I'm hoping they disappear, because if they come this way, I'm in trouble. Or am I? Just need to do some clever... Oh, this is going to be tough. This is tough. I don't think I'm going to make this. I think I'm going to get hit by the first rolling barrel. Oh, you can jump! I forgot about that. Wow, that jump's massive, isn't it? And you've only got a certain amount of time to get up there. I've got 45 seconds to get to the top. Wow, it's not only just a jump, but it's a controlled jump. Can you jump on the ice, or can you jump over the ice? Oh, disaster struck. Disaster struck right at the last moment. Ah, cool, cool. And listen. How good is that? As the time ticks down, the AY tune gets more intense, giving that more sense of urgency. And yes, that clock does not reset, so that means pretty much I'm doomed for another life, which is a bit of a shame, really. I think if you lose a life, maybe the clock should have reset itself. There you go, I had no chance there, but now I've got a full 1 minute 42 or 40 seconds to try and get this to the top again. I don't know what Emo's doing, he's trying to kick my camera over. But armed with the knowledge I can jump, the screen's changed slightly. Ah! That is quality, isn't it? Yeah. There's little touches in this game that you don't notice. If you look at Frankenstein, he's now got what looks to be like a big moustache and only one tooth at the bottom of his mouth. So he's a little bit like me, really, except his stitches across the top. I've put my head, by the way, so I've got a cut there similar. What a fantastic game. But shall we move on? Indeed we shall. Let's pick a unfair ending, shall we? Yeah, unfair ending it is. We're back, right, so Asteroids, we'll come to that in a minute. Other games that they didn't do but they've sort of moved on to are now in part of the library. Nothing's a greater game. Ooze is fantastic. I do like the remix of Pac-Man. This is more arcade accurate than the best, so let's go for this one, shall we? We all know what Pac-Man is. I won't give it too long a play, but we definitely will give it a go. Let me just put Emo back on his skateboard. Thank you. And what a great logo that is. That is a fantastic logo. And if Emo stays there, we will play this game. And that's the boot up sequence of the actual arcade. And of course there ain't going to be much speed, but you get all the values, who's got the fastest and that. So we can either press start. Now the AI of this game very similar to the arcade itself, if not pretty much accurately on. The more pills you eat, the more dots you eat, the slower you become. Oh, I ran straight into that trap, didn't I? I'll be surprised if I actually get past the first screen on here, but you know, we'll give it a go. And I think this is what we call possibly the best Pac-Man conversion for the Spectrum that you can get. This is as close, or it is as arcade accurate as you can get for the Sinclair Spectrum. And it's also a very fun play indeed. Now which way is he going? He's going that way. Right down to the timing of when the ghosts actually change. Have I ever managed to get 4 ghosts in one go? No. It's so easy to press the wrong direction though on my joystick. Oh. What do you reckon? If I don't get past the first screen, we'll move on, because usually I'm quite good at this. I should get past the first screen. Should be easily done now. We'll get off the first screen. Although that's probably not helped me cause. There we go. First screen complete. Yeah. Mark Andrews, yeah. He's a remake. Ah, good man. Thanks for letting me know that. Oh, dear me. God, dear. Going downhill fast, isn't it? I've just run into that. And the game is over. That is fantastic. We're going to move on without actually putting any clips in. So let's get on with the next game. Midnight Brew in the Morning. Shall we go for the classic arcade ones for now? The 2023 meme mix or the next? We'll go for the next, shall we, on this occasion? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Using the full capabilities of the next. That is a lovely loading screen, isn't it? Eh? Yeah, we've even got the background in there and everything, so yeah. You can hardly see the bullets though. Which buttons to thrust? Oh, it's just forward, is it? All the sound effects are absolutely spot on, exactly as I remember it. This was one of the more common arcade machines from back in the day. This seemed to get everywhere. I remember when the fairs used to visit, and they used, you know, the way the fairs set up in the parks and that, you could always guarantee that this would be amongst the machines there. I never seen it where it wasn't. Even in the later years when you got some more advanced machines, and I would say what would we consider to be more advanced would be Outrun or Street Fighter, was it? I think it was Street Fighter. No, it might not. I remember Kung Fu Master wearing people and Outrun wearing people. But this was more, because it was vector-based graphics, very bright. The explosions were fantastic on the screen. I absolutely loved it. And this isn't a bad version. It's exactly the same on the Spectrum, just without the Outrun. And it's a fantastic game. Let's move on then. Let's move to the next one. There's an awful lot to get through. Midnight Brew in the Morning. This is the follow-up to the one that we've done. We may come back to that indeed. Lunar Rescue. This is a fantastic game. I'm going to give it a go. We're going to play it in 128k. It will load in 48k. I have tried it and it did work. Midnight Brew, great loading screen. I love the effect of the twinkling stars there with a dark black background. And we just got to press the button. And of course their logo. This is the boot up sequence you'd have probably got at the arcade. Arcade mode. We'll go for arcade mode. Remember, 50 points for, yeah, okay. Now, when I first had this, it was flickery and I got in trouble for playing it. All we got to do is we've got to land on any of these platforms. And when we've landed on the platform, we get to rescue somebody, and we just got to time it now. Perfect. And the same again. Should we go for the 150? Good thing is the thrust is automatic. And if you press fire button, you can actually increase your thrust. So if you need to go in a hurry, you can do. Oof, oof. And I've got, how many I've got to rescue? I've got 6 to rescue. Going to make this first screen pretty easy. I probably accelerated into the mothership too quickly there. Going to go for a big score here. Yeah. Whoa! Brilliant. So far so good. So far so good. I've got 2 more to rescue. But there seems to be an awful lot of asteroids in my way, so I'll wait till about now. I've only got 1 more to get. And brilliant. Oh, what an addictive game. Yeah, it starts off a little bit easier, but I say a little bit easier. That doesn't look too easy to me, does it to you? I mean, let's be fair, that is... You see, you can't stop your momentum totally. Oh, and it's very forgiving, because that, to me, would have been death on a different day. Oh, well, talking about death on a different day, I died anyways. I lost one, but I got the rest. So now the points go up, and hopefully the difficulty doesn't. Ooh, how accurate was that? Gotta go for this, gotta go for this, see if we can make it down and wow, he's having to travel a long way, isn't he? That little sprite at the bottom there to be able to get rescued. I better not let him down. The good thing is as well, I do like the fact that you don't have to be pixel perfect to be landing your craft in the This is a 50 pointer. Oh, well, watch these meteors. Well, they look like something you'd get off Jetpack. I think they do look like a similar sprite to the ones you get on Jetpack when they come firing across the screen. Oh, it's getting too easy now. That little number in the bottom probably signifies the amount of... Oh, I must have been killed by a bullet. I must have been killed by a bullet that I completely missed. Should be easier taking them up, really, because you can fire things out of your way. Oh, that was good. I didn't die when I went over the... There you go, I lost one, game over. What a fantastic game. Absolutely brilliant playable game. And I never got to play that at the arcade because I've never seen the machine in real life, and would be nice to have actually played that in real life on a real arcade machine, but this is as good as I'm going to get, and this is not bad at all. Midnight Brew in the morning, Lunar Rescue, the remix. Moving on then, we're going to try and get through as many games as I can before I need to go for breakfast. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Scramble RX. What a conversion this is. This was not so long ago, and I've got it. I bought it as soon as I seen this. I thought, yeah, I like Scramble RX. Did get to play this one at the arcade, although the fairground, only the place that I knew that had it. There was a swimming. They used to have. Do you remember when they used to have arcade machines in the swimming baths? You used to put some money in there. I don't know if you had that. Was that a thing where you was? Did you get arcade machines in the swimming baths? Local. Take a look at that loading screen. Take a moment to take a look at the work involved in that. There's not an ounce of colour clash that I can see. Little bits maybe, but everything seems to be as almost purposely placed. Plenty of colour, fills the entire screen, and I think that is fantastic bit of artwork. It's games like that, you know. I've always said that a loading screen, the way a game loads, can sell the experience of the game. If you get a good loading screen, it can make you ready for the game, or you know, it can get you into the game before you actually play it. And that back, if that should have been out in 1986, I'm sure it would have hit the crash smash 90% or over mark, because I think it was brilliant, especially now. We can redefine our keys. Shall I go for the redefine? Yeah, why not? I'm going to be a mixture between, you know, it catches me out sometimes. And of course we need bomb. Yeah. and press fire to play. So you can end that tune early. And of course rapid fire does work. I mean, you've got to look at the effects of this game. For what the Spectrum does, this is magnificent. We had Penetrator, which was similar, you know, which was our version, which was good. We've got a glitch here, so I've got to change the settings slightly, but I'm going to endeavour with it, or something's gone wrong. So let's change the settings and see what went wrong. And this is what happens. You need to probably go back to the general 50 Hertz timings. We'll change the timings to next, shall we? See if that helps. Okay. Ooh, that didn't come up on my screen. It may have come up on yours. General timings. That's why. So 48k. Cool. We'll try that. Yeah. Break. Has anyone noticed where the glitch was? Hopefully it won't occur again. I don't want to take away from the quality of this game. I don't normally have problems like that. I'm going to go for the rapid fire to see, make sure the mistakes don't happen. Yeah, I've got the glitch again. And that's not the game's fault, that's my fault for not getting the settings. It's okay when it's on the black screen. And I think it'll only be in that section, to be fair. And we should be able to get past the first section. And it's flickering a little bit as well, so that's down to me. It's not the game, that is me. I didn't quite get my settings right, because on the original Spectrum, doesn't matter because I've made it to that section now, so it doesn't matter, right? We're going through the caves. We should get to number 3. That means I'm running out of fuel, does it? Oh, I hate this bit. I hate this bit. The meters always catch me out. I've got to do one life. Try and keep as low as I can here. Should have carried on high. Should have carried on high. No, that was good. I need to change the version that I was playing. Let's have a look. Try running ULA off. Good call. Good call. I should have switched ULA off. You're right. Thanks for that. I didn't think about that. Yeah. I didn't need ULA on in that case. So let's go back to browser. That is an absolutely fantastic game. Great loading screen. Very playable play. And you know, if you're having a garden party or you're having a barbecue and you want something indoors to entertain, maybe you can probably set that up for your lads and yourself to have a few beers and see who can set the highest score. Being it's your machine, I expect you to win. I expect you to win. This one is one of my favourite games. This is Nixie and the Seeds of Doom. Why is it my favourite? Yeah, I can use the AY Plus version on this. That's not right. 1 second, let's start again. I can actually load a different version of this, shall we? Right. Need to go to the settings. General, let's turn ULA off. Okay. Timings. What's that come up with? No, 48k. I want 1 to 8k timings. 1 to 8k, please. Yeah, okay. Back, back, back. Let's try loading that again, shall we? Listen to the AY tune on this. It's very, very iconic. It's failed again. Failed again. Right, I'm going to go to my original file of Nixie, shall we? I've got a proper one that's remastered. It didn't work on mine. Let's go to my files. Wayne stuff. Oh, is it in here? Yeah. Nixie 2 tap. Actually, I prefer the original loading screen, to be honest. I prefer that loading screen. I thought it was brilliant. It was Bubblesoft. Bubblesoft is what used to be the name for Midnight Brew, and they've changed it. Listen to the sound of that. And I think on this occasion I'm going to redefine keys because I need precise control. Up, down, left, right, jump. And do we want the music? Okay. This is a memory game. It's also a skill game. What you need to do is you need to go, first of all, you need to get inside the castle. And then you'll have a conversation with some sort of candle. I'll call it a candle. Then you need to get a key. You've basically got to destroy the seeds of doom. As soon as we press 6, we start the game and the music will change. I love the music to this. I think it's one of the great AY tunes for the Spectrum. It's fantastic. Here goes. Now, you don't instantly die when you touch anybody, but you do lose hearts. The heart is like an energy barrier, if you like, at the bottom of the screen. This is the first real challenge. Oh, one moment. I'm going to pour myself a drink. And, yeah, look, I need to put this little ginger monster out, don't I? Right? Else he's going to jump on my keyboard and cause me to die. There. Right, back to it. Oh, I had to put the cat out. Oh, I forgot I was on keys. Oh, that was a bad mistake. I think I'll blame the cat on that occasion. Now, if you collect the hearts that are hanging up, you can replenish some of your health. However, there's probably no need to do that because if you get far enough in this game, and I've been going on to him to do another Nixie. I want him to complete the trilogy and finish the game off. Now I'm making it look easy, but believe me, this game's not easy. It's about not jumping at certain points and learning to jump at certain points. Oh, didn't want to do that. I missed my timing. And there you go, lost a bit more energy there. I like the ULA Plus version of this. The ULA Plus version is fantastic. I think we'll get to the castle. Yeah, that's the only time you lose. You basically lose 1 heart, but start at the start of the screen. Did I say I think we'll get to the castle? Just about made it over there. Gotta wait till that's dropping and the thing appears there. That's it. Otherwise, I won't land on that part. There are parts of this game which will open up, and I think it's time to use a heart up. That'll replenish my energy a little bit, just to make sure. That was a bit of bad timing. To do this game any justice, I've got to get to the castle. Just shows you can see the storyline progress. I'm actually shaking here because it's been a while since I played this. I did introduce this game to Jeff from the Spectrum show. You know, Paul's partner in crime, shall we say, and he really enjoyed it and he's played it. He was talking about doing his own YouTube walkthrough on this particular game, and yeah, I don't think I shouldn't have jumped there. I should have just dropped. That's why I died. I don't think it's appeared on the Spectrum show in new games, but it ought to, because it's worthy of a shout out. I know they probably did the other Nixie and the Glade Seeds, which was the first one. This is the follow-up, the sequel to it, if you like, and that is why I'm eagerly anticipating a third one in the trilogy, which would be nice. There's little touches that people miss when they create these games. If you watch the screen, it doesn't just change. It sort of fades out and fades in. Yeah, fades out, fades in. Now, it's the attention to detail like that that add quality to a game, because it shows that people have taken real time and care. Oh, nothing worse than when you get that far and you die at the end. The last hurdle. I hate falling at the last hurdle. Now there's a key down there. We've got to get that key. You can't get that key early. You have to go in a sequence. You know, you won't be able to pick it up. It seems to be dropping every time now. Looks like I need a key. Yep, to get inside there we need to get the key. Which means we've got to go all the way back on ourselves, because we can't drop down there. Which would have been a nice easy out, wouldn't it? You know, go and drop down there and get the key. No, we've got to go a long way around. Which means many of the obstacles that we've traversed, we've got to retraverse and overcome all over again. And that's not, you don't, I'll bash my head off the top there, which I didn't want to do. It's not very forgiving, is it? I'm not not very forgiving game at all. Like, there's nothing worse than when you fall at the last hurdle, or jump at the wrong place and end up falling too far. I'm down to 2 hearts. This is going to be a challenge, but I'm sure I can manage it. Come on, we can do it. We can get off the screen for sure. I'm glad the flames don't hurt you. Oh, I did press jump, it just didn't react. I'm down to 1 heart. I'm not going to get off the screen. Right. Maximum concentration, minimum effort. Did I say this was a good game? Changed my mind. No, it really is quite a good game. And unfortunately for me, that's the end of that game. Nixie and the Seeds of Doom, a fantastic playable platformer, and I absolutely love it. Right, we need to go back to where I was before, back to Midnight Brew in the morning. I did test these, it's just that I didn't get the timings right. I think Rust is a strange game. I haven't really played that. I'm going to give this a first play. Make sure the timings are right. Let's have a look. Settings, general, 50, on, off, ULA, off. Yeah, we'll leave the ULA off. Timings should be next 1 to 8K is what I want. That's 48K. One more, 1 to 8K. I've got to make it so that remembers my settings. Okay, back and back. Right, so 1 it is. Another great game coming up. Here we go. That's another fantastic loading screen. Ah, ULA's. I've switched ULA, but guess what? ULA has automatically switched it on. C for controls. Nice shimmering effect on the outside of the border, isn't it? Is that an accordion that they're sort of synthesising there a little bit? Sounds like an accordion, doesn't it? It's really quite good, to be fair. Oh, that's cool. I remember this game now and I'm rubbish at it. It looks like he's got a weapon, doesn't it? All we got to do really is avoid them. I mean, we did go off one side of the screen. The chariot, well, I think we've got to ram the back of them, if I remember rightly. Yay! Oh. Got one down. Oh, we nicked it. I'll try again. That was an absolutely dreadful go. I know it was dreadful. It's worth another shot. Let's see if we can give it a better play this time. You do kind of just skid on the... Yes! So you got to go above them, have you? Oh, that was good. I got some points that time. Yay! So I've got to hit them from the top. Yeah. Well, got more points than I did last time, that's for sure. Just gotta wait for them to appear. Oh, they always appear when I'm... Ah! Those appear when I was right at the bottom of the screen. Remember, you need to get the high ground really to have the advantage. And it's a momentum, you know, as you flap your wings, the more you press up, the faster you go up, and then, oh look, I've caused a glitch to happen. I'm utterly pathetic at that game, but you know what, I'm going to give it another go on another day, but not today, because I think we get it a long enough play. It's okay. It's not one of my favourite, but it's not bad at all, is it really? Yes, I did play the 128k mode, that's true. Right. Ooze! Hey, I hate it when it says the word Final Master, because... let's have a look at the settings. Right, we need to change that, don't we? How do I keep that down? Keep changing my settings, don't I? Keep changing my settings and they keep changing back to normal. So, okay, remember that from now on, yeah, please. 128k. Now I think, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on this, but this is one of the games that you need a 128k capable system because it will not load on the 48k, or it didn't for me, so I may be slightly wrong there. Look at that blob. Do you remember the film The Blob? That kind of reminds me of The Blob in a way, but this is a blob that doesn't grow. Probably before a lot of people's time is the film The Blob, but you know, I remember wanting to watch that. This is a clever game. I think we will definitely redefine the keys. Listen to the music. The music will start again as we start the game. Your blob, you press up, you stick to the ceiling, you press down, you drop down again. I think to get through that I need a certain key, because I can't get through it. As you can see, I've just lost a life in demonstrating. Yeah, I'm ready. So, oh, hit the green slide on the floor. Fortunately, in the middle one, because there's no spark there, you know that it's just a case of timing yourself through that. There's the red key, which we can get. Now this does look like it's not easy, trust me. I think the best way to do this is to wait for him to be travelling past about now. Or stay there actually. Wait for him to go past. Track him a little bit. Too slow, too slow. Oh, I rushed it. I will get that now. Got it. Now I've turned myself red, I can get through any red zones. Which I'm hoping I'll get there and demonstrate, but I'm going to need to grab an extra life from somewhere. The graphics of this game are phenomenal, aren't they? Is that it? Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Ooze! Another fantastic game from Midnight Brew. That is very, very tricky. I would say if it was a Haynes manual trying to repair the car, I'll give that a 4 spanners out of 5. You're in trouble trying to play that. You need lots of practice, but once again, if you play games that are plenty enough, you get good at the games you play the most, because obviously you get better. Plus point to that game, apart from the difficulty, which can be sometimes difficult games like Flappy Bird and stuff like that can actually make you want to play them more, but on this occasion, because that's too difficult, it gets frustrating. It's a great game, but you can die at any time if you're careless, really careless. It's not very forgiving at all. It's got fantastic AY tune. The AY tune in the actual music is great as well, in the actual gameplay itself, so you've got 2 different AY tunes, and I really think that is a fantastic game. It's been converted to the Amiga, and I've got the Amiga version as well, which is really quite good too. Midnight Brew in the morning. Let's get down to the last few games of the day. I wanted to show you I think, was it, I've done Rust Retro Part 1. We got Donkey Kong. This is the latest, shall we say, it's a playable demo. Or is it Donkey Kong? No, Donkey Kong's the finished one. It's Frogger that's a playable demo. This is a great game. I love the loading screen. Once again, on this sort of game though, it's as tough as nails. Yes, originally Nintendo 1981, and now this was possibly the first appearance of the Mario game, Mario Bros. Now the ocean version of Donkey Kong I do not think is anywhere near as good as this. The ocean version of Donkey Kong is way too hard. At least this one, you know, you can do better. So, Kempston joystick then. Okay, I did redefine keys, didn't I? Ah, well, let's press enter to start. The first barrel always goes straight down and becomes a fire, and hopefully it comes up the ladder and we can get those 2 out of the way. And now really you want to be in between the 2 ladders, because as soon as, yeah. Oh, I thought I could jump onto the ladder. I mean, did rather bad there, didn't I? Let's try that again, shall we? Do you think it's an illusion? When you jump, you feel like you're travelling a little bit quicker. You can't jump when you've got the hammer, of course. Oh, I'll tell you what, if I come down that ladder then, I'd have been done for. Can you stop throwing barrels? That's got to be a win for Retro Robbins, getting that far. Yeah, right, here we go. Level 2. This is just a case of collecting everything, I think. Oh, gotta watch them reverse especially in platforms. You don't want to fall too far. Come here, Pies, I'm about to bash you. Get some points on board. Right, we've got a fire. I think it wants me to collect the last hammer, does it? No. I ran into the pie. How does a pie kill you? I suppose if you eat too many of them it could do, yeah. Will we get off this screen? Not if I play like that, we won't. Game over! Go for it then, eh? Go for it. What a fantastic game. I think we need to switch now, don't we? And we are back. Let's go for the browse. Right. That's a brilliant game. Frogger, the demo. We're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a play. It's not yet finished, but it's getting that way. I'm a great fan of Frogger. I've got it on the TI-99. I've got it on the, obviously the original Spectrum version was good, not bad, I didn't think. And of course I've got it on many other systems. I've even got the original arcade ROM and I can emulate that and play that. It's a fantastic game. Now, we're doing the usual boot up sequence. This is looking good. And hopefully we're going to, let's have a look. Andrea, hello, welcome. And Dwayne, how are you? Good to see you. Who else is there? Mark Andrews, I did say, yeah, thanks for your help earlier, mate. That was a good tip and must bear that in mind. Starting with like a great opening. These graphics look fantastic. And we've got music in the background. Goodness me, they travel fast, don't they? Ah, you see, you can jump on the crocodiles, but you don't want to jump on them. We got one at home, and because I ate the... Did I eat something? I'll tell you what, it's really quite responsive, isn't it? Oh, don't go off the edge of the screen, man. It's never a good idea. Right. I will give this a second play because this is the worst I've ever done on a demo. Oh, if you get the frog... That's an extra life that I just lost. Or was it? No. Yes, agree, and right, that is a fantastic game. I'm really rubbish at it. Well, actually, I wasn't. I got to a stage where I was quite good at it, and you know, I want to get the frog. No messing this time. I'm going for the kill. That's the hard one out of the way. That's the hard one out of the way. The one at the end is hard, so I'm kind of glad to get rid of that. Three down, 2 to go. As you can hear. Isn't that brilliant? this is going to be available soon to buy. I'm definitely going to get myself a physical copy of this. I do like a good Frogger game, even though I'm probably not the best at Frogger. I feel like I shouldn't be jumping when it's playing these little tunes to stop, try and not disturb it. But when you do that, you kind of slow the pace of the game down, don't you? I told you I could do it, I know I could do it, and I've done it, and I've got past the first screen. I don't know how many screens you get on the demo. Yeah, you get more than 2. Look, there's 5 lanes of traffic. Sometimes now on the middle section, you get things that come across, and if you stay still too long, I believe you'll get other things happening as well. Yeah, there's less logs. Remember, you've only got a certain amount of time in order to get your frog over. Gonna go for it. Oh, pixel off, pixel off. Don't sink, don't sink. God, that's a hard one. I find that one the most awkward because you really are relying on a log coming across at the right time. Oh, how did I miss that one? Have I got a frog left? I've got one left. Yes, reset me time. Pressure's on. My first impressions, Alan and the team, you are doing an absolutely magnificent job. This game is very, very well done indeed. I'm very impressed, and I'm also depressed because I've just lost all my lives. Couldn't have timed that any better. Better. What a fantastic game. Can't wait for it to be available for me to download or purchase the physical copy. I hope that comes in a kit form, and I hope it's ready for Crash Live, because that one will definitely be on one of my systems for people to play. I love it. It's brilliant. Everything about that game is really, really, really well done, especially for the Spectrum. Imagine that back in 1985. You'd have been well happy with a playable game like that. An original arcade machine version of Frogger. I had it on one of those, you know, those vacuum tubed display things. I had a Frogger game on one of them many years ago. But of course, me being me, I took it apart. Yeah, I used to take things apart as a kid. I don't know if we all had the same sort of issues. I must have been a problem child. I'm not going to give that an unfair ending. I'm going to give that a manic minor. I'm just resetting the computer. Right, let's go. I should have used this Nixie. There's a ULA Plus Nixie. This is the one that's risque. This is the one that's risky. I love the theme tune to this though. I love the theme tune to this. Dactori! I have used this AY tune before as backing music. I think it's a fantastic game. Big hello to anyone that's just joined me. I noticed we've got a few more people watching, and there's always ones that jump in and out of the stream. We're going to end the live broadcast at about 10:30, so there's just enough time for me to really find these keys and give this go. We'll probably have one more after this, and then we're going to say bye-bye. Okay, so all we've got to do is collect. I'm going to call them bullets. I know they're not. Okay? If Richard Hollins is, you know, you've ruined my life by telling me what this game was actually about. Yes, on screen 3, big score coming up too. And of course now we've got, oh, wait a minute, I've lost my keys, Oh, it's a lift. Can we not go down the lift? Okay, that's it. I lost my keys for a second. Oh, I can't get down there. Can't get down there. I've got to get to the last one, but am I going to make it? Yes. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly now. A bit chilly on the old hands. Thank you very much. Welcome to Land and Sea. Didn't go there. I watch way too much YouTube. For those that don't get it, they're not exactly bullets, okay? I got done. And if you get done on this game, you have to start all over again. Oh, yeah, and they can chase up the ladder. Right, we'll start with the easy one, shall we? Got one more to collect. Almost go, but we'll get there. Oh, I've got it. Okay, come on, we can do it. Oh, no, it's coming this way. Yes. 6 lives. Oh, there's a wall there. Okay, I see. Oh, this could be a nasty trap. I need to get that one out of the way. I want a cheat mode. I've only got one more to get, haven't I? They're all going where I want to get to. That's not a joystick waving left and right there, by the way. Out of interest. Come away, I want to get there. They keep going to where I need to get to. Oh, what an unfair game. Right, okay, this is my chance. This is my chance. Yes. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it past that screen. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Oh. You can drop down, so that's worth knowing. I'll wait for them to move. I've only got one more to get. Why risk it, eh? Done it! died and I didn't, because I couldn't see where I was. Right, okay. This looks really interesting. Not. Not even going to get one. Oh, hell. Okay, we found the routine now, haven't we? One more to get to. Yes. Flying through the screens here. Well, they can't get me there for now, so well, they're all at the bottom. One more to get. What a game. Right, where am I? I'm down here, okay. Oh no. Oh, they only have to touch you and you're dead. I got the high score. I don't know if that counts for anything. 5,695, and I had 1 minute 51 seconds left on that particular screen. I think I went for around about several screens there. I did quite well considering this is a live play. That is a risky game to play on YouTube, definitely. That's why I've had to put, no, this is not suitable for kids. Why? Because anyone with an eager eye can see what those are and can see what it's based on. Actually, it's a very playable and addictive game with great A1 music, fantastic graphic work, and a whole lot of Spectrum loving fun. Moving on to the last game for today, and then we're going to make it a good one, so we're going to give something a play. We've played Ooze, played Nixie. We've played that, haven't we? Scramble RX, that's the better version down there. That's the one I should have used for me. It would have worked. Done Donkey Kong. I don't know what that is, but we'll come back to that because we're going to go for Mr. Do. Mr. Do! Great arcade game. I happen to be rubbish at it. We'll just see if this works in the right. Great loading screen. I do love the little effect of the eyes just rolling around in the middle of the head. That's kind of mind blowing. It's it's making me feel dizzy, kind of sick. Universal 1982. Okay. We'll go for 2. I'm going to use Chemstone, and as this is the last play of the day, we're going to go for the start. Now remember the ball I've got to throw. Good thing about the screen, it doesn't start from the start. This is as arcade accurate as you can get, isn't it? Oh, I've lost my ball! Give me the ball back. This is one of Chris's and Simon Butler's games that they love playing a lot, so I've been led to believe. Chris is really quite good at it. He challenged me at a game and I would say he embarrassed me slightly. Oh. Is that game over? We'll give it one more go. Give it one more try. Mark Andrews, yeah, Mr. Do. I love it actually. It's a good game. Look, I've got top score. Yeah, I've got top score. I'm gonna. See if I can do better than that. Last game of the day, this is so we're going to give it a play, and then Midnight Brew is over for me. It's breakfast time. This time I should have used keys. I don't like using these joysticks when you need precise control. I'm just going to try and clear the screens, I think. Nearly had that. Oh, I forgot they turn on you. Did I say I was going to beat my score? Silly me. Just went for the clear of the screen. Is that game over? I didn't even beat me last score. Oh well. Yeah, I think it's time. It's time to wrap everything up, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live stream of Midnight Brew in the Morning, where we went through a selection of some absolutely fantastic games by a great team producing great games, and not just they're not doing it for profit and money. Obviously, it wouldn't be worth them doing that. They're just doing it because they've got a fantastic love and passion for the ZX Spectrum. So they create some fantastic games for it. Try and give you what we should have had back in the day. Something that was more arcade accurate, and they certainly do give everything. This one was probably from 2019, really. It was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, can you believe it? And I really do enjoy the work that those guys, and it's a passion. Yeah, it's a passion. You can see that they, especially if you go to his Facebook group, the coding, they really do strive to try and make things the best they possibly can. In fact, the whole experience is pretty good. I've got the games over there, over here somewhere, where you get a nice box set and everything. And I've got to say, this is kind of like a tribute. You have to take your hat off to people who put so much tireless work and effort in as a hobby to bring us something new. Remember, all of these games, except for the demo, is available on itch.io. The demo is probably available from itch.io, but what I'm saying is, if the game's not finished yet, then they're still working on it, and they're making it and improving it and doing whatever they need to do to give you the best possible gaming experience, retro gaming experience on your Sinclair ZX Spectrum. So for there, I salute Alan and the team at Midnight Brew. Used to be called Bubblesoft, was it? I used to like Bubblesoft. I thought Bubblesoft was a great name. But Midnight Brew it is. I've got the poster up there, which I can show you. There you go. It's on my wall. Appreciated. And indeed, I'll put that camera back. I'll tell you what I didn't do. I've dropped the camera, but it doesn't matter, because today it is now the end of the show, and I hope you all a good working week or weekend, whatever you ever catch up with this live stream, and I will see you again soon. So, bye everybody!
Computing has a place in our hearts, from Sinclair to Commodore. do we start? 8-bit computing in the modern age, where vintage computers take center stage. It's the Retro Robbins Show, Retro Robbins Show. Plug in a joystick and let the good vibes grow. The Retro Robbins Show, go live, subscribe, stay in the know. We've got reviews and gaming vibes. We do upgrades and repairs, all of it live. So come to the channel and just drop in. Take off your hat, let the show begin. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's the Retro Robbins Show, Retro Robbins Show. Plug in your computer, let the good vibes grow. The Retro Robbins Show, go live, subscribe, stay in the know. Oh yeah, take it away. Oh yeah, take it away.